The Starfield weapon case glitch is a bug which occurs when players in an online match try to use it in the middle of a gunfight. The glitch causes their enemies to not be able to shoot them, as the Starfield weapon case prevents bullets from passing through it. It made it impossible for enemies to attack once the Starfield weapon case is put up. The glitch would only come into effect when the Starfield weapon case glitch was activated mid-game, rather than being linked to any particular weapon. However, the bug was quickly removed from the game, with developers noting that the glitch was not intentional. They managed to fix the bug in order to preserve the integrity and fairness of the game. This solved any issues players could have encountered with the Starfield weapon case glitch. The issue with the glitch made it difficult for certain types of players to compete in the game. It gave an unfair advantage to those utilizing the Starfield weapon case glitch, as it allowed them to remain in place for an extended period of time. This length of time made it almost impossible for their enemies to hit them without taking a considerable amount of time to aim. It led to a great deal of frustration from other players, as their opponents seemed to be able to remain in cover with relative ease. This unfairness was soon addressed by the developers, and the glitch was fixed in order to restore balance to the game. The fix was successful, and players were now able to retaliate against any players using the Starfield weapon case glitch. It led to another issue, however, as players would be able to get the Starfield weapon case without having to pay for it. This was an economic exploitation of a free resource, as players were able to reap the benefits of the glitch without having to pay for access. Fortunately, this issue was soon addressed by developers, and players were now only able to access the Starfield weapon case by completing certain tasks or objectives in-game. This led to a much fairer system for all players, as everyone was now able to access the Starfield weapon case in an equitable manner. This restored balance to the game, and it could now be enjoyed without any extra advantages being accessed through the exploitation of a certain bug. The Starfield weapon case bug is now an issue of the past, and the game can now be enjoyed without the interference of any glitches or bugs. The issue was a major source of contention amongst players, as some were able to exploit the bug to gain an unfair advantage. It created a sense of imbalance in the game, and certain players felt as though their opponents were not playing fairly. This was soon rectified by developers, who addressed the issue in order to ensure that all players could play the game in a fair manner. It was a much-needed fix, as players had previously been able to manipulate the Starfield weapon case glitch to gain advantage mid-game. The fix allowed all players to access the weapon case equitably, and it no longer gave an unfair advantage to those utilizing the glitch. Now, the Starfield weapon case glitch is a feature of the past, and players are able to enjoy the game without the extra burden of having to deal with any unfair advantages.